You may not know that there's an operating system we can use as our humanness to allow ourselves to fully be the light and the love and the wisdom that we are in our everyday lives, in your work, whatever you want to do. This reality does a really bad job of showing us that and helping us be that. In so many ways, it feels like this reality and even spiritual teachings make it harder for us to be our best. There are many spiritual teachers that are not aware of the light that you already are. They can't see it. They're not looking for the wisdom you already are and already have access to. They're not looking for the unconditional love and the compassion and the grace and the angelic ways that you already are. I am. Some of you have layers of you that you don't know what to do with because you didn't earn them. They weren't part of what you were taught. They're a natural part of your giftedness in this reality. The brain also doesn't know what to do with those layers of us, and I think I know why. The brain loves to be the layers of you that it can take credit for. The brain guides spiritual seekers and consciousness junkies to learn more and get more and more certificates and learn, because the brain is satisfied by that. And the brain understands the knowledge that you've acquired in your humanness using your 5 human senses. The brain is not as easily connected to the transcendent layers of you, the layers of love and light and wisdom and compassion, the layers of natural giftedness that you brought with you into this incarnation to be and share and enjoy for yourself and amplify this reality. So in order to access those transcendent layers of you, the gifts you brought with you, the naturally godly ways that you are, we need to trick the brain. And one way to trick the brain is to not ask it to understand what you are. As you know from the previous video, that's exactly what I had to do. I had to trick myself into allowing these transcendent layers of me. Or had I not done that, I never would have realized the gifts that I have, the godly layers that I am, and the godly layers that want to cheer on your godly layers. Because to me, this is the epitome of how humanity improves and how human evolution even happens. Learning is great. I love my brain. I love my IQ, and I love the tough, challenging things that I'm able to figure out, from Sudoku puzzles to understanding where deception is in this reality and avoiding it for myself and my family. Transcendence is not a diminishing of your brain and your 5 human senses, or even your physicality of your life. Transcendence, when done naturally, and transcendence, when allowed, adds to the layers of your physicality and adds so much enjoyment and rich and depth and sense of purpose in your life. I know some of you are getting excited, and you should be. Sometimes I feel like it's unfair how quickly I was able to access my gifts and how readily available my gifts are, no matter what I'm experiencing in my life. I've had times where I was sharing a message in my community membership, and I was, not feeling well or had a migraine or something. And I would start the live event going, I don't feel that great, you guys. So I'm going to try this out and see how this goes. And over and over and over again, in those instances over the past 10 plus years, the transcendence, the giftedness, it's right there. It's right alongside a migraine. It's right alongside if I ate something I shouldn't have ate that upset my tummy and I just feel kind of blah, right? Transcendence, by its definition, overrides deficiency or lack of idealness. Yeah. This should be easy then, right? And you can access it whenever you want. Okay, I know some of you don't believe me, and I completely understand why. Those of you that have been involved in dedicated certification programs or ascension programs, some of you go from one kind of training program to another. I'll give you an extra hug as I tell you this part. I don't feel like those programs are worthless. I don't feel like they're pointless. You are learning things, right? It's just that it's separate from the godly layers, the transcendent layers that you already have, that you brought with you. And to me, it just makes more sense to restore and uncover and utilize those alongside any training that you pursue or already have in your repertoire. Yeah. I think actually this is why in my community there are so many practitioners. There's healers, there's intuitives, there's psychotherapists, there's therapists, counselors, social workers, MDs, principals, administrators, teachers, parents. It's a wide variety of individuals that it's kind of their wiring to help and want to make the world a better place and want to be the best for themselves and their loved ones. They tend to hang around because it works, and it is making being your light as easy as it should be, and as easy as it is when you have the right system and when you know what you're looking for. Okay. One great way to experience our work is a weekend workshop that's coming up April 23rd and April 24th. You can go to the link in the description and check it out. There's actually, I think it's over 1/3 savings if you register by March 19th, 2022. And then it goes to regular pricing starting March 20th. Check out that link, reserve your spot, and be prepared to be wowed. Be prepared to witness and observe the ease and accessibility of the transcendent layers that I utilize, and also be prepared for you to feel more of your own transcendent layers in the process. I'm not one of those teachers that wants you to be focused on me and what I can do. I'm one of those teachers that wants to sit alongside you, recognizing the mastery that you are, recognizing the perfectly designed systems that you brought with you to be and enjoy and share in this incarnation. What I've witnessed over and over again in community members is that they feel those layers of themselves palpably in our work. Go ahead and click the link. I'll see you soon.